And we are beginning with some breaking news that we're getting on the broadcast as we're learning that the US Ambassador to India, Designate Sergio Gor, has met Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We would be putting out those visuals in just a bit for our viewers. Prime Minister Modi, in fact, has put out a post, and this is the image where Mr. Gor is meeting with the Prime Minister, and this is what the Prime Minister has said in a social media post. I'm quoting from it. I am confident that his tenure will further strengthen the India-US comprehensive global strategic partnership. Not only this, Gor said that US President Trump considers Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a great and personal friend. Additionally, US President Trump also wrote on the photo frame that was gifted by Sergio Gor to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that read, "Mr. Prime Minister, you are great." So this is the image that we are putting out for our viewers, a tweet by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and also this version that's coming in from the White House through Sergio Gor, where a presentation has been made to Prime Minister Narendra Modi of that image. And it has a handwritten note by US President Donald Trump saying, "Mr. Prime Minister, you are great." My colleague Siddhant Mishra is joining us with all the details. Siddhant, diplomacy thriving when it is about US-India relations. Sergio Gor in the country meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and then presenting him this image. That speaks volumes. What happens to the India-US trade talks now?
Well, definitely, the relationship is going through a turbulent time. But despite that, there has been many high-level engagements between the two countries, signaling at a desire to reset ties. Now, US has deputed Sergio Gor as an ambassador to India. He is ambassador designate right now. It's his first visit. It's a visit. He will not be presenting his credentials in his visit. And in fact, on day one, he met EMS Jaishankar, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, and now he has called on Prime Minister Modi. And in fact, it's a very beautiful picture which has come from Prime Minister's ex-handle. And in fact, this picture is of Prime Minister Modi's visit to Washington, D.C. in February. That was right after President Trump's inauguration. Prime Minister Modi visited Washington to meet him. And during the presser, this picture is of that joint press conference which was addressed by both the leaders. And this photo frame has been presented by Sergio Gor to Prime Minister Modi today. And in fact, this photo frame also carries a personal message of Prime Minister, President Trump. And President Trump writes this personal message for Prime Minister Modi, "Mr. Prime Minister, you are great." And then the signature, the famous signature of President Trump. So definitely, as I said, that there have been many high-level engagements, hinting at a desire for resetting ties. And Sergio Gor is somebody who is a part of President Trump's kitchen cabinet, his coterie. Perhaps him being designated as the ambassador to India shows that how much President Trump wants to take relationships forward and how much he is a believer in India-US ties. Definitely, many were saying that is Mr. Gor carrying a message of etc. So indeed, he was carrying President Trump's message for Prime Minister Modi, and that message is, "Mr. Prime Minister, you are back to you."
Right, thank you so much for that, Siddhant. A personal note by US President Donald Trump that has been presented to Prime Minister Narendra Modi as Sergio Gor is visiting India on a 6-day trip.